Welcome back to Houston Life. Few things are more difficult for parents than when their child is sick, and hearing your child's name and the word cancer together in a sentence, heart-stopping.
Absolutely. Today we are highlighting an organization trying to ease the impact of a cancer diagnosis and help families navigate the medical journey that follows. Joining us now, Jessica Phillips and Kelly Runkle with Big Love Cancer Care Services. We're big fans of your organization.
Oh, thank you.
And congrats on this milestone, 15 years.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the work that happens behind the scenes, and then we'll get into some of your personal connections, including a personal connection we have right here at KPRC. But Jessica, you helped found this organization?
I did. So 15 years ago, after my daughter's battle with leukemia, we started it, and we started really small, like in my hometown of Angleton. And we didn't have very much money and no big connections. And we started at someone's house, like putting holiday baskets together and doing meals. And I mean, it was just a very simple, humble beginning. And then today, I mean, I'm so proud to say, I mean, Big Love has really stretched across Texas. We're in 8 Texas hospitals, from Central Texas to San Antonio, and 4 here in Houston. And it has just grown. But, you know, it's not really possible without the people that were behind us. And so our donors and supporters and volunteers, and more importantly, our cancer families. And Kelly Runkle is a cancer mom, and she has been by my side since the very beginning. And her son was actually one of the first patients that we ever provided services to.
Kelly, I mean, both of you have a personal story, right? And I feel like people come in our lives for a reason.
Yes,
you two were meant to meet.
Yes.
And how important has this friendship, relationship been to the two of you?
It's life-changing. I mean,
Right.
we do life together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kelly, tell us a bit about your story.
So 15 years ago, my son was diagnosed with leukemia. We were living in Texas Children's Hospital. We'd been there several months, and my son was 6. And most boys are jumping, you're riding bikes, climbing trees, and all the fun things. And we had a rough couple of times. He's, just been stuck in a bed, being sick. Emotionally, it gets to the kids and, of course, the parents. And so Mother's Day weekend, I had... we were living there, so I had stepped out of the shower, and there was a big basket on the bed, and my son's like, "Look, Mom, what I got you." And I'm like, "Ooh, what did you get me?"
So where
did this come from? Yeah, where did this come from? And so we looked at the card. It said Big Love Cancer Care, and my son was so proud. He was like, "The man at Big Love said, it's for you. It's for." So we just sat for hours and went through that basket, and it was like. It was just much needed for what we were going through at the time. And so soon after that, Big Love, we met them in person, and they just kind of came along our journey, like just came alongside us, and they would call and say, "Hey, we're bringing a meal, what do you want?" And I'm like, the only thing he likes is Olive Garden salad
Right.
and breadsticks. And they would bring that and a toy and just come and sit in the room with us. And sometimes it's all you need. It's like another mom who'd been through what we were going through, but you didn't have to say a word.
Right.
Just be there. And so that's kind of how we met. And once my son was through therapy, we just joined in and showed up at the fundraising events. And my son's 22 now, and he joined the Army a couple years ago. So he comes home, and I already called him the other day. I'm like, "You're coming to the Santa Dash, right?" He's like, "Yep." So
not a problem. You can always count on him.
He's there.
What I think is so great, if you're part of Big Love family, you're always a part of the family, no matter the outcome. And Jessica, you know exactly what this is like for families. You also started this in honor of your daughter. Cancer is not something that just is a 9-to-5 battle for families. It's around the clock. It is, utility or food. And this is how Big Love really steps up to the plate.
Absolutely. I mean, it was from my experience of living at the hospital for 2 years and thinking there is a gap in service and we have to do something to help. And we started really simple, like with basic, we needed food. And we needed parking, and we needed housing, and we needed financial help to pay medical bills. And and then when Brooke, she passed away, but towards the end of life, we needed someone to come alongside of us and grant some special wishes for her, to really just be there along the whole journey. And that's what Big Love does. From beginning from diagnosis all the way to the end.
Wow, and through the family's lifetime, the survivors,
Absolutely.
one of our dear colleagues, Brian Perry, who happens to be in studio right now, Big Love helped his family so much. His son Ethan was diagnosed with cancer. There he is right there, and this is a quote from Brian. "The love and support that you provided to Ethan during his cancer journey was immeasurable. Even after his passing, you continue to honor Ethan and support Angie, Aiden, and me as we navigate our lives without him. We cannot thank you enough."
They're dear friends now and will forever be.
Well, you've changed their lives for sure. And I know people can help. A donation of $15 in honor of your 15th anniversary. And right now, if you sign up to become a monthly donor for $15 a month in honor of that, you can get a gold shirt.
You get the shirt.
Perfect.
Very nice. A lovely reminder. Jessica Phillips, Kelly Runkle, thank you so much for stopping by Houston Life.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for lifting us up today.
We're so grateful for y'all. We have a gift for you.
Oh.
So KPRC has been great to the cancer community. So this is our ambassadors.
Oh, that is lovely. Look at that. We will cherish this.
It is beautiful.
Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. If you would like to support or connect with Big Love, you can go to their website, biglovecancercare.org, or simply give them a call at 888-522-7339.